Hey Sam, and welcome to Fun Swedish and our YouTube channel. Today we're going to do another video about the Swedish vowel. And we're going to focus on the vowel O, the Swedish O. And you're going to notice that this O in Swedish, has actually different sounds. You can kind of divide the sounds in the long version and the short version. But it's a little bit more complicated than that because you can also hear different version of the short sound as well. But let's explore them together. The first rule to remember that is really important is that if you see a vowel, then you need to see how many consonants come after. Normally, if just one consonant coming after, then the vowel gets really long. But if you see more than one consonant, then normally the vowel gets really short. There's of course some exceptions. There are always some borrow words or some conjugations that can change a little bit the normal rule. But this rule still applies for a high percentage of the cases. So let's explore this O together now. So to get the long sound, then it's super important to form a little circle with your lips. So let's practice this again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The short version of the O is a little bit more complicated because it can sound a little bit different. Sometimes it sounds more like ooh, and sometimes it sounds more like oh. So you can hear different sounds, depends a little bit on the word. But remember that it's not ooh, instead it's more like oh, ooh. Now we're going to try to see some words where you can actually see how this O changes. Let's take the first word, and here the O needs to sound like the long version. And that would be opera, opera. Opera is how we say opera in Swedish, the music style, opera, opera. Opera. Very long. And the reason why it's long is because we have just one consonant coming after, the P. So remember, one consonant coming after, that makes it very long. Opera. Then, on the other hand, we have the word ost. Ost. Here the O is very short and it sounds like this little O sound. O. Ost. Ost is a very important word since it's about food, and this is how we say cheese in Swedish. Ost, ost. And again, double consonant, that's why we need to make this short sound. So let's compare these words again, the long version and the short version. Opera, ost, opera, ost. Another word we can find this long version of the O is in the word otur. Otur is how we say unluck or bad luck. Actually, tur means luck. And then we put this little O to say the opposite. Sometimes it works a little bit like this in English, unluck or bad luck. But we're going to talk more about how this O works as in English in another video. So here the O is also very long because we have just one consonant coming after. Otur. Otur. And then we have come to a Swedish name. And to say this Swedish name correct, you need to pronounce the O in its long version. And this name is Ola. Ola. Just one consonant coming after. So that's why the O gets really long. Ola. We also have another word where you have double consonant. Olla. But that means something else. Maybe you can ask your Swedish friends what it means. But they say something you shouldn't use with your girlfriend or boyfriend's parents. This word would be pronounced like olla, olla. And this short O sound comes because we have double consonant. Olla, ola, olla. So super important when you say the name Ola that you pronounce it that way and not the other way. Good. Now let's look at a word we can actually hear the long version and the short version in the same word. And this is the word for October in Swedish. And that would be OKTOBER. OKTOBER. So the first O in this word is actually very short because we have two consonants coming after. OKTOBER. Then the second part, ober, that becomes very long because we have just one consonant coming after the O in the second O. So that's why it sounds like October. October. This word is very similar to English, but we write it the Swedish way, which is always to put a K where you normally would put a C in English. And of course, we need to pronounce it the Swedish way, which means this long O when it should be long and short when it should be short. Oktober, Oktober. And finally, let's look at some words where the meaning changes completely if you don't pronounce the O in its long form or in its short form. The first word is SOPOR. Here the O gets really long because we have just one consonant coming after. SOPOR, SOPOR. That's how we say garbage in Swedish. But then we have the word SOPOR, SOPOR. Here on the other hand, the O gets really short because we have two P, two consonants coming after. SOPOR. And that's how we say soups. And this is very good to know because normally you want to eat soups, soppor, and not sopor, garbage. Nej, nej. Okay, let's practice these words together again. Sopor, soppor. Sopor, soppor. Another example, and this is the one that a lot of people mix up, and it's how you say book in Swedish. Book in Swedish is written quite similar to English, but the O needs to be very, very, very long. So it's pronounced like bok, bok. And it's long because we're just one consonant coming after. So remember, when you see the word book in Swedish, you need to do the O really long. Bok, bok. And this is extra important because we also have another word where the O sounds a bit shorter. And this word would be bock, bock. Here the O is really, really short because we have two consonants coming after, more than one. Bock is how we say male goat in Swedish. And you normally want to read a book and not a male goat. So very important to not mix up these two words. Let's say them again together so you can hear the difference. Bok, bock. Bok, bock. Bok, bock. So that was all for this video about the Swedish O. So if you like this video and want us to do more, put a like, subscribe, or leave a comment in the section below. So we can also know what kind of videos you want us to make for you. Hej då!